The show's secret level features various video games and their characters. Stay with us as we recap episodes that discuss different video games and their characters. Episode 1, Dungeons and Dragons, features Mora, Tally, and the rest of the soldiers breaking into an encampment where a human boy was held captive. Upon discovering the human boy in the camp, they formed a rescue party and began taking out the monsters present. They managed to rescue the unconscious boy and carried him along the way, but were soon spotted by a lich sorcerer who rallied his army to pursue them. Upon waking up, the human boy named Solon saw the beings and was deeply skeptical of them. Mora explained that he had been marked with a tattoo and was intended to be sacrificed to the dragon Tiamat. She further revealed that this marking was the reason he was hearing voices in his head, but assured him that he would be taken to Oriel for cleansing. Tally was suspicious of the child and tried harming him, but Mora stopped her and took the boy outside, where she explained to him how she wasn't perfect and killed innocents in the past, but now seeks redemption. They were still on it when Mora was informed that the sorcerer had found them and they needed to leave immediately. Solon was brought to the gate of the dragon Oriel for cleansing. As Tally began casting spells to open the gate, the sorcerer caught up to them and attacked. In a heroic act, Solon used his body as a shield to protect Tally from harm. Tally now trusted him and asked Mora to take him inside, while she and the rest of her crew stayed back to fight the sorcerer and his monsters. Mora took Solon to the dragon Oriel, and upon discovering that Solon had a good heart, Oriel decided to take control of whatever was inside Solon and destroy it. Tally and the rest of her crew were able to take out the sorcerer, and were also able to take out the monsters. The dragon Oriel absolved the energy in Solon as the tattoo disappeared, and Oriel was astonished as to how Solon was able to deal with such whispering for so many years. The dragon Oriel couldn't handle the energy he absorbed from Solon, and in an instant, it destroyed him, manifesting as Tiamat, a three-headed dragon. Tiamat attacked the crew, but Solon defended them as they found themselves at her mercy. Episode 2 features a popular video game character, Sifu, having dinner when he spotted 3 gang members walking by. Well, it turns out the gangsters were responsible for the death of his father, and as he sought for revenge, he traced them to a nightclub and began taking them out. Sifu was killed in the process, but he possesses a mystical talisman which revives him but made him ages faster. He was revived as he continued his quest for revenge and began taking out more gangsters, but he was surrounded as the gangs began stabbing him from all directions, leading to a brutal and painful death, but his soul would not yield. So with the help of the talisman, he was revived, but was now much older as he took out the rest of the guards and confronted their leader. By morning, Sifu had defeated the gang boss and requested for some dumplings he had earlier. Sifu had aged so much that the woman who served him earlier mistook him for Sifu's grandfather, unaware that he was actually Sifu. Episode 3 showcases King Elstrom and his armies in a great battle, in which they are brutally defeated. King Elstrom's body washed up in an island where he happened to survive alongside his trusted butler, Sivala. King Elstrom, still wanting to engage in battle, decides to recruit more soldiers, and as King Elstrom approached the woman to recruit her, the strange woman lashed out at them, killing both the butler and the king. The king woke up with his butler, and as they contemplated how they were still alive, the strange woman told them they were in Eternum, an island where nobody dies. King Elstrom was delighted, as he planned to rule over an eternal kingdom with immortal subjects. The king arrived at the council with his butler and challenged the reigning king to a duel, with the winner taking the crown. The reigning king agreed to the duel and defeated King Elstrom and killed him. However, King Elstrom was later resurrected, as he was immortal. This time, King Elstrom challenged the reigning king to a game of chess, but he was checkmated and killed. King Elstrom, refusing to give up, challenged the reigning king to all sort of duels and games, but no matter how hard he tried, he still couldn't defeat the reigning king. King Elstrom wondered how he was a victor in his kingdom, but still couldn't defeat the reigning king when his butler broke it to him that he wasn't really good at anything and his soldiers always let him win. His one-armed butler advised him to free himself from all obsession, but the king, not wanting to yield, pushed his butler aside and approached the cave of the sorcerer, requesting magical armor. He died several times in order to acquire the complete set of armor. Having acquired it, he challenged the king once again and was defeated. However, this time, the reigning king threw his crown at him, fed up with the challenge, and also because he possessed multiple crowns. King Elstrom, with the crown in hand, felt guilty for how he had treated his butler. He approached the strange woman, asking her to teach him how to forge. After learning, he was able to forge a prosthetic arm from the crown and presented it to his butler as an apology, redeeming himself in the process. Episode 4 showcases a mining bot named Zan, who alongside other mining bots, was maltreated by human miners and forced to work under harsh conditions in a space mining facility. Zan couldn't bear the ill treatment anymore and became defective as it reprogrammed the robots, making them defective as they rebelled and brought an end to the humans. The robots were captured, and as punishment for their rebellion, they were forced to participate as gladiators in an arena hosted by a female lieutenant, where they would entertain thousands of guests. The first round was one-sided as the lieutenant's soldiers decimated the robots, but at round 2, the robot had adapted and began working together to take out the soldiers. The lieutenant noticed the robot had formed a pack and had begun to give their life for their alpha, Zan. It was no longer a show and had turned into an actual battle as the lieutenant sent her best soldiers to take out the robots. Her elite soldiers managed to eliminate most of the robots, but before they could reach Zan, he had already hacked the entire facility, reprogramming it under his control. The lieutenant deployed the rest of her soldiers, but they were swiftly taken out, leaving her at Zan's mercy. Stay tuned for more episodes of Secret Level and subscribe to its Mythical for more mind-blowing recaps like this. Thanks for watching.